morning. So, I got a little munchkin out on my zero turn. This little man loves to go out and to climb on the tractors, whether it's the zero turn or the bad boy tractor or any other type of machinery that may be out at the time he comes out. Look at him. He's trying to figure out, from always riding in it with me, how he can drive it. He's pretending like Daddy. He is something else. So Tez is a boy that loves to make Daddy happy. But at the same time, he is very, what's the word? I want to say independent. I am apprehensive of that term because it denotes a certain rebellious or note to it, which is not the truth. He's not very fearful. He sees things. He's adventurous. He loves to explore. He sees things that he wants to understand, and he gets into it and starts tearing it apart, which is exactly like I was when I was a kid. When I was a little boy, I would find my dad's tools. I'd go into the workshop room, and his drills and different things, and I'd grab a screwdriver and I'd literally tear them apart, and then to see how they work. And I was so amazed at that, and then put it back together. Unfortunately for Dad, I always, for whatever reason, had screws left over and parts, and I didn't know where they went. And I was like, oh well. And then I would get bored of it, and I would either leave it on the workbench like that, or I would, after a while of my dad telling me to leave his tools alone and stop tearing them apart, I would hide them. I would put his, let's say, I remember once right now, his drill, and this was, of course, after him telling me many times to leave his tools alone. So I got his screwdriver, the Phillips. I grabbed everything I needed, and I took the drill. My dad was at work, and I was home with a babysitter. And I was downstairs in the workroom, and I just began. I had Dad's light on. He had a little light that over the workbench that he had turned on. I turned on that light, and I sat there, and I just began undoing all the screws that I could and taking all the little parts. And I grabbed my dad's magnifying glass, and I was looking at each part. And then I began putting it back together. When I got it back together, I was proud of myself. But I realized there was a few screws that was still there, and I couldn't figure out where they went. And I knew that I couldn't leave the screws there if I couldn't figure it out, because Dad would know. That once again, and I tore apart another tool of his. So I threw away the screws and put his drill back. Now, if I remember right, that drill didn't work the best after that. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. And God, give me the grace to be able to handle and to learn how to work with my son who is just like me. Give me wisdom and the know-how and the desire to raise him up in the way that he should go as a strong young man that is very capable and very assured and finds great pleasure in his abilities, his talents, the way that you wired him. Help me to be able to fashion him and mold him to use those natural, inquisitive thoughts and desires and tendencies to be used in a way that will benefit him and benefit your kingdom. Hey, Taz? Tazedic? Tazedic? What you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Hey, Tess, guess what? I love you. I love you, my Tezzy Poo. I love you, I really, really do, my Tezzy. My Tezzy Poo. You and me forevermore. We're gonna go dancing on heaven's floor, my Tezzy. My Tezzy Poo. Yeah. Yeah, again. I love you, my Tezzy Poo. I love you, I really, really do, my Tezzy. My Tezzy Poo. You and me forevermore. We're gonna go dancing on heaven's floor, my Tezzy. My Tezzy Poo. Love you, buddy.